Greetings and good time zone. I hope people are doing well today. I am in the middle of respecking Pascal. He's now going to become ranged. Still with an axe though. That could be really good. I think I'm going to take aiming protocols because this will raise his ballistic skill by 18 currently. And he is going to use plasma. I think I'm going to do that. Hot on the trail could be fun. It's also a way to get back, hunt down the prey. Pull the ball just gives me extra damage, which could be insane with the plasma. I'm going to do Call the Bold, and that's it. Aiming protocols, I think he's giving the wrong amount. 3 times int bonus. But my int bonus is 6. So that should be plus 18, not plus 12. Maybe if I refresh? No. It's still plus 12. And I still have him able to use heavy armor as well. Because he's just built for it. Although it's unequipped a bunch of stuff. Okay. I think I'm going to change his weapon to the plasma pistol. Because of having this. Now I know I have one. There it is. Instead of using the melter. He's still going to have the thunder hammer as well. Boots I can now change because he's not going to be charging and slashing, and he no longer has Dance Macabre. So it's additional stacks, so he won't do that. He could move. No, attacks of opportunity don't care. What was that? Oh, carouse. He no longer needs the power grips. Yay. do that for now. Do you for now. His intelligence is not lower than 35. Yeah, he doesn't have very many good cape options right now. You have a cape. It's 10% dodge. Mine. Oh. Pascal can have that. Okay. What was it again? Plus 5% to hit chance and 3% crit hit chance? Hell yes. 10% dodge isn't that great for him. Yeah, it's only 5% because of his heavy armor. I'll make him immune to burning. Why not? Although, didn't I have a cape that did that? Actually, no, I didn't. Necklace. Yeah, he doesn't have any necklace options right now. Don't know why it keeps resetting the view. Probably because they're not actually in my party right now, though. I guess I'll raise his agility. Because it just means he'll act quicker, potentially. I think that's it. Let's save. I may end up respecing other characters as well, but for now, it's okay. What was I doing? I know I had a quest where I had to come back to the ship. One of the ship's fuel levers is in a poor state. Inspect it and diagnose the problem. Where? Oh. This? Fuel system analysis in progress. Status diagnosing. Oh. I never give enough chance to read it. It's gonna blow! The ship's Vox system is in need of thorough calibration. Okay. I guess I forgot to do all this. I didn't notice. Hi, Vigdis. When you approach, Vigdis pulls away from fine-tuning another Vox and bows her head. Lord Captain, the ship informed me of our imminent meeting. My personal log states that the ship's Vox system is malfunctioning. Can you explain? Lord Captain, the Vox Master is caught off guard by your question. It takes her a moment to find her words. The Vox system is functioning as expected and no communication problems have been reported by any of the crew. Please allow me to check the system's calibration settings in your presence to alleviate any concerns you may have about its performance. The Vox Master's thin fingers dart between hundreds of wires and cables on the control panel, flipping switches and turning dials. She issues commands and methodically checks the lines of communication with the crew on every deck. At last, accompanied by the sound of static, the crackling of the Vox and the flickering of signalling lights, the dance of her hands concludes. All finished, Lord Captain. No issues detected. The system is working as expected. She studies your face as she waits your response. Thank you for your service, Mistress Tolliman. Lord Captain, she offers an unusually deep bow, likely using it to mask her confusion. The Forgotten Twins system is of particular interest to the rogue trader. Okay. Does anyone need to talk to me? No.
I have enjoyed.
I'm glad you've enjoyed. Just cuts her off. Bye. Let's talk to Abelard.
Lord Captain?
Nope.
Lord Captain.
I am the Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
To what do I owe this visit?
Christ. You could just have him like execute two of your companions. Iliet is over there. Pascal has moved up here this time.
The Omnissiah knows all. May
May. So, I don't have that much interest in... Well, Iliet's the only one that I kind of do. Idera I don't really care about as much, and neither about Jay. Just yet. I will do everyone's companion mission, I'm just prioritizing the others. Idera's fun. Jai, or Jay, I don't know, I'm just not bothered. She seems like someone trying to become a noble or is a noble. And I'm the noble. Can I go here yet? Ooh, slingshot my way around. Nope. The answer is definitely nope. So yeah, Pascal now uses plasma. To the Imperium. Okay, I'm not going to go there yet. Forgotten Twins. Do I have to travel? Maybe if I just visit. It's going to load it, unfortunately. Let's go back. Okay, so I can't go there yet. Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We have received word that there has been a sighting on the lower decks. The Voxmaster's voice breaks. A sighting of Lady Theodora. The messages we have received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate and, what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of Idira Talas being present at the scene. I'll deal with it personally and I need the exact location. Right away, Lord Captain. Hey, Idira's not even there. This is my preferred team. Let's go. Funny if we just execute Idira. Then I won't have to worry about her being in the party. Quick save. It's paused.
The machine god grants me insight.
So, I picked up a talent for Pascal, the advanced tech use, which means he gets to re-roll once. The instrument terminal, an important part of the compartment's internal infrastructure, appears to be in working order. Who's that there? The cogitators regularly display reports on the screens, endless chains of symbols, many of which only high-ranking tech priests can likely understand. Hang on. Everything's
I have
screwed
a
up.
nose for profit.
I've seen a lot of innocent people.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
Yeah. Just swap those two. There we go. Oh look, bodies. Oh look, Theodora. And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valancius is before you, and she looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest, rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen, inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers, as though it is dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue trader, we meet at last. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Argenta's eyes spark with fury. Warp illusion, begone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recaf like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery. At the sight of the terrifying Theodora, Abelard's face turns sickly pale. Throne spare us from the cursed apparitions of the archenemy. Is this what you are truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Versarion. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. We have already met. Of course, boy, for it was I who gave the order to bring you here, to my ship. Oh, how I rue that decision now. And how I regret heeding the advice of my seneschal. Abelard whispers hurriedly to you. How can this be? It is the same vision as on the officer's deck, and yet entirely different. Why does it not remember that meeting? And why does it remember what the real Lady Theodora did? Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing all those who failed me. Theodora bears her rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing. What do you want with me? Why were you waiting for me? Theodora warily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? And from my little Idera, no less. And once I appeared here, of course, I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. You are not Theodora. Theodora is dead. There is no coming back from that. I'm dead. How is that? I am no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see, I speak, I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for all those who failed me, I have already begun exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears spilt for the unsaid and the undone. I am the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate, and who refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passions that bring worlds to ruin. If you are Theodora, then tell me, who really killed you? Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more satisfying, to give you an honest answer or leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little boy. Where's Idera? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Idera? Theodora laughs mockingly. All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, I cleaned up after her antics, I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Idera. I'm sorry we could not help you, but you do not belong here. I know I could choose that option, but I just need to clean my glasses. I have a smudge right in an awkward spot. The pains of wearing glasses sometimes. And I used to wear contacts. I just got to the point where I couldn't be bothered putting stuff in my eyes anymore. Hey, I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Theodora tosses her head back and laughs. The scar on her throat opens with a wet, sucking noise, curving into a horrible facsimile of a smile. He feels sorry for me, wretched, spineless creature. No, the only one worthy of pity here is you, boy. But do not expect any. I am not here to console you. Oh no. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in her darkest hour, and worst of all, you, my dear heir. You who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Okay. This is full Theodora. Could I just leave?
I did it.
Yay. The lines on the screen look fuzzy, as though the Cogitator's readout system or data storage has been damaged. The people's remains have been hideously mutilated. The flesh seems to have melted at the edges and is thickly coated in stinking mucus. Oh, please don't tell me that we're going to have Nurgle. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to go there. The wall lining is dented as though someone tried to break their way out. Looks like
Stop.
it tried to break
There.
in. Ooh, goods. Laboured, stuttering growls and periodic rattling comes from beneath the casing. Okay, what goods do we have? Just normal goods. It's funny that I steal from my own ship. I have a feeling this might be a fight.
Let us not dawdle.
Or maybe not. Oh. Only darkness can be seen in the opening breach of the macro cannon. A huge shell ready to be loaded into the macro cannon breach. The big shells, Jesus. Well, there's Theodora. This is going to be an ambush, right? Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. Well, she's there. Yeah. A spilt liquid, cloudy and carrying a strong chemical smell. It is the coolant used to stabilize the major cogitator systems.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Ooh, more goods. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Idira? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, boy. My little Idira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter, I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain? Idira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close you can see that the base of one of Idira's temple implants has blackened and melted. No, wait. Lord Captain. Lady von Valancius. Idira raises her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Idira's cheeks. You came back. Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy. Don't you mean clicks? Like... Reaching out to tenderly stroke Idira's hair. Poor little Idira. There. How could I not come? You are crying for me so desperately, your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself. The smile suddenly drops from her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers dig into Idira's scalp, meeting no resistance. Ow!
My precious has failed me.
Ow! Idira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Ah! Idira breaks into a strangled scream, and you feel the air around you grow rapidly cooler. Argenta wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims it at Idira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The Sister of Battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. Oh. Could we just, like, lose Idira at this point? I'm guessing Argenta just wants to put Idira out of her misery. I'm going to try and stop. Argenta, stop! Argenta wrinkles her nose at your shouted command and lowers the weapon by a few centimeters, but she does not put it away. I'm going to do persuasion. Because I wouldn't shoot her myself. Well, maybe as a last resort. You could just watch what happens. I'm going to shout, Idira, I am your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Idira shudders and goes limp. Then she blinks, disoriented, and looks at you. Lord Captain? Damn it. Theodora shoves the Psyker away with a low snarl. The rogue trader's body begins to change. Losing its human shape, chaos will devour you. It will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die! Die for the delectation of my lord. I have no idea what that means. Oh, you're a pink horror. Oh, and then we have two blue horrors. Great, so dodge chant. Wait. Oh no. Why am I not surprised? Oh look. How are these workers so healthy? Do I get to control Idira as well or not? Right. Well, Cassia can go here. I am going to go here. Which is probably a terrible idea. Pascal, you can go there because you're armoured, at least. Abelard, go there. My Psyker, go here. Argenta, go there for now, because I think these are all melee. Taloned hands. Taloned hands. So they have no actual range. So cover is okay, I guess. But Abelard, you go here to block them from running by. I think. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Idira probably knows how to use her skills better than me. You can hit both of them. If it hits, will cause all of them to to get knocked prone if they fail. You know what? I want to try it. Well, I guess he got unlucky. Let's do run and gun. Oh, I can't use it, it's heavy bolter. Well, she has run and gun on now. Oh, well, that's fun. Okay, Pascal. You have some fun things now. Do you not have line of sight on any of these? Oh, you have line of sight on that guy. That's it. You are a rank 1. How much damage are you going to do? Enough to kill. Okay. Yeah, screw it. We'll claim that. Wait, now you can't see them? Sorry, what? Oh, he needs to use the offhand version. So now he gets the 2 AP back. Wait, he has 8 action points? I think that's wrong. Okay. Their voices are very quiet today. He can't get that to affect the right amount. I wish I'd have noticed that before. Well, let's do joint analysis. And then 51% chance to hit. Thing is, he gets AP back for that. Oh, I forgot to use Cull the Bold. Wait, he can fire again? Miss. Now he can't fire. They have... Actually, they don't have very good dodge at the moment on some people, but it just rolled lucky. Really, really wish I could get tactical knowledge off. He just can't see the right amount of targets. It either takes one from everyone in range of it, or all of them from a single target. Though that second part never seems to work properly for me.
Bapanada.
Ah, Bapanada. IFLC, how are you today? I hope you're well. Yeah, Pascal is just going to be a madman with action points, apparently. Oh, I'm guessing I can't drop it below 15 again. Ooh, currently at work. I hope it goes quick. Oh, regeneration. I forgot I have that now. Oh wait, it did drop below 15. Cool. Before it wasn't doing that. I could hit Adira. 100% chance to hit to do 3 to 5 damage. But I did poison it. So that's good. It's going to take 9 damage each turn. Blue Horror's time. Are you just going to explode in fire again? Yep, you are. Cassia's turn. Okay. Argenta. I think I'm going to do Veil Degradation. She can load. Even though it only changed by 5, it should have gone by 7. So Argenta has more damage. Okay. The awkward thing is... Oh, I won't hit Abelard? Awesome. Awesome. Okay. 21 to 27. 23 to 32. Let's analyze enemies. Then I'm actually going to do tactical knowledge because it only hits them, so it should do the full thing. He has 7. There's no one else in target range. At all. Now it actually works. Okay. It's weird sometimes that it doesn't. Let's mark you as a bounty as well. I now have 2 bounty hunters with Pascal. Can I not claim them as a bounty? Because maybe Pascal has them marked as a bounty? I have line of sight. Weird. Okay. Let's do precise attack. I'm like the weakest character, but I'm good with other things for talking right now. 50 damage. Awesome. Oh, Idira dodged. I almost took out Idira. Okay. Grenade. 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 Stop throwing grenades, god damn it. Hey, Abelard. Swan enemy. Endure. Attack. Good. Charge. Oh, awesome. May as well use that. I think she's using all my medic hits right now. Okay, Argenta. Can you actually hit these all? Oh, you can't target him, unfortunately. You can target those two though, and that's gonna be funny. So let's do it. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Concentrated fire. Rapid fire. Devastating attack. Wildfire. Yeah, just attack. Just attack. Just attack. Maybe I will be able to hit that square here. It's just so over the top, but I love it. Till the end of combat, the Arch-Militant can make 1 additional attack each turn, including 1 additional attack on the turn this heroic character was used. The first attack after using this ability, and each turn afterward costs 0 AP. Okay. Now I don't know if that just makes the attack cost 0 AP. Or if it's just the first attack each turn. Either way, I'm going to use it. No, I can now hit you. How much health do you have? 51 and 51.
I'll do it.
I think it's dead. Ow! God damn. Five action points. Okay. I have a bounty on you? No. And there's an ad playing, so I will wait. That was quick. But it kicked in. Usually it sometimes takes up to a minute for the ad to kick in. Boom, ba, ba, da, do, da, do, da. Oop. Yeah, I think I'm getting a decent team together now with this setup. I still might tweak them ever so slightly. I might go and tweak Heinrichs a little bit. I'm happy with Cassia. Myself, I'm like the weakest member of the party. I kind of need to go and change myself. Probably to make me an assassin rather than a bounty hunter. Let's go. Okay. Why is that doing more damage? Ballistic skill bonus plus perception bonus. I have more. I don't know why that's going up at all. Okay. 16 to 22. 16 to 22. Okay, so it deals right. Let's analyze enemy. 6 stacks. You have 5 stacks. Awesome. Let's do tactical knowledge. So now he has more damage. 28 to 37. Awesome. The enemy's armor against this attack is below 20%. The enemy's dodge is also decreased. Ah, 27%. Oh well. We're going to call the bold. Attempt to kill. Miss. I do get 1 AP back though. So I can attack again. 4 damage? Why only 4? %. Oh. Claim the bounty is doing it the wrong way around. But deals just 76% of usual damage. Yeah, you times it by the remainder. So this should have done not 4 damage, but these two should be swapped by that tooltip. 4 damage is stupidly low. Joint analysis, why not? Banish the machine spirit on this thing because it's dealing a lot of damage. Heinrichs. Endure. Heal yourself. Then regen yourself. You're gonna need it, buddy, and then you've got nothing left. Cassia. Honestly? Voice of command. Inspire Abelard. Then Mend reality. And then tell Abelard to go again. Nice. It's a shame he can't charge to a proper location. Oh, I could do Daring Breach. Sworn enemy. Daring Breach. Run over here, please. Thank you. Actually, no. Run there. Charge. Then you could still move, so I want you to move around. and inflict bleeding, and then attack, and attack. That's pretty good. Cassius still has a turn, but nothing to do. I'm in smoke. Maybe I should just try and finish off these. $90. Damn.
I'll see to it personally. Who if not?
I wonder if I couldn't claim the bounty because of the smoke. No. Precise attack. Surefire plan.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
133 to 164 damage. And I'll miss probably. No, I did 133 though with a crit. God damn. I had 100% crit chance. God damn. Base 10%. Hit chance increased over 95%. Oh. I had 162% chance to hit, and then the cover applies. Okay, so what's that? 67% got converted into crit. So I had a crit chance of 104%. Okay, if I can just get more and more damage. I also had, what, 115% crit damage? Oh, and then he was in the front line, so he took more damage. 5% more. 130% from... Oh, Christ. That's a lot of damage. Anyway, it's now Abelard's actual turn. You still sworn enemy? You are. You know what? I'm going to use that. Then I'll use this. And then I'm going to taunt it. And then it's Adira's turn. Who's going to heal with a medikit? Oh, she healed Heinrichs. Cool. Hey, Argenta. You know what? Revel in slaughter. You've done a good job. And this shouldn't miss, although it is gonna hit Adira. I've had this tutorial before. Characters standing behind the target will receive less damage. She still took 7. I knocked the Warp Beast prone. Is there any way I could actually do this so Adira doesn't get hit? There.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
She'll still hit. Oh, and then I can do wildfire to get another single target shot. Yeah, Argenta's my favourite. And then it took bleed damage. Wait, you should have attacked Abelard. You were taunted. That ain't right. Can you still target from there? Yes, you can. Claim the bounty, please. Oh, so close. Call the bold. Oh, now you suddenly get louder. Miss. He also has 5 action points still. He got 9. He's gonna do some serious damage. Thing is, this thing doesn't have any exploits anyway right now. Okay, end turn. Heinrichs, just kill it. Wait. Psychic Force. Okay. Yeah, Heinrichs, just kill it. Oh, we got 2 blue horrors. I forgot about that. You already have regeneration. You know what? Shield of the Emperor. Cassie's turn. Well, first, let's mend reality, because we can. Abelard's already inspired down. Melting. Okay. Reveal the light.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'd love to get Argenta up here and just fire. And if I can. She's already benefiting from that. Already benefiting from that.
I'm not accustomed to being carried around. Me?
Press the advantage, why not? I want to see if I can get Argenta up there. He doesn't have enough movement. Damn it! It's fine though, she can still single shot a bunch of stuff.
Low momentum.
The Emperor commands
Just keep firing. Just keep firing. Oh, that's it. Oh, I need to reload. Which uses a shitload of my stuff. Of my action points. Surefire plan. I might be able to kill this. I killed it. Which means I get 2 AP back. Which means I can attack this and kill Abelard.
I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me?
Well, Abelard, prove your tankiness, please. I did 51 damage to Abelard. Oh no. Idira stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips. Then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is it really you?" Argenta trains her weapon on Idira and watches you closely. Sister Argenta, do your duty. Her duty is to kill them. But then there's also the option of that. This abomination claims that you called her. Is this true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices, my old, good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. I called for help. And she came. Idira groans and clutches her head. Damn it. Why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up! Shut up! The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that your doing? Yes, Zera. I did it a couple of times when I'd had too much to drink. At the time I thought I heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear. I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her. There. Idira bites her lip. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. You hear the warp whispering in your head, and you answered? Are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, suddenly starts talking to you inside your head? How could I not try to reach her? I had to. She falls silent for a moment. When she next begins to speak, it is in a barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out toward us, I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. And do you know what? The one on the officer's deck? I don't know what that was, but this time, here, this was the product of my guilt, an accuser straight out of my own mind. Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared. Mechanisms malfunctioned. The crew lost their minds. Idira breaks off. But Lady von Valancius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. But what happened here? It was just a mistake. I won't do it again. Idira stretches her lips in a helpless smile, looking past you. There will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Argenta grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Adira? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families? You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Shut up, Adira moans. Quit your preaching, you're the worst out of everyone here. Sometimes a Psyker's first manifestation leads to their death, and the deaths of many others, but if a Psyker possesses inordate willpower and discipline, they can stave off their fall for some time. Adira has been alive many years already, a laudable achievement and a stroke of incredibly good fortune. But the forces of the warp will ultimately devour any Psyker deprived of the Emperor's protection. The fact that these manifestations are growing more powerful is a clear sign that the end is near. So what am I supposed to do with you now? Adira turns sharply to face you. Zera, I know after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength. But I can fix everything. It's just... I'm not at my best, you see. But maybe we can find a way to replace my implants? Or some other remedy, a better one? Lady von Valancius said that such a thing could be found. If not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it before, but... we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. And until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. Damn, you can just kick her out. What will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? Adira swallows and straightens. I'll pull myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady von Valancius knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more obscura, nothing. And I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. She determinedly wipes the tears and blood from her face. I'll help. I want to help you, Adira. We'll think of something. Adira covers her face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you. Thank you, Zera. I won't let you down. You are making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Adira to last now. Adira awkwardly shakes out of her stained clothing. I think I'd better... With your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back and faints. Okay. Lord Captain, the Vox Master's shaking voice comes over the comm. I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control? Awaiting further instructions. Oh God! She's unconscious and you can just like, yeah, airlock her. But get the servitors to do it because we're not dirtying our hands. Jesus! It's so brutal. I love some of these choices. An evil run is gonna be so much fun, I think. I got rid of the warp illusions. Adira is alive. Bring her to the Chirurgeons and have them see to her. Although, I probably won't have any companions by the end of it. You hear unconcealed relief in the Vox Master's voice. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command. He's gonna say, there's more loot here. Yeah, I gave Abelard a fresh injury. With that 51 damage that I crit him with. good. Tech use 83. Come on, Pascal.
Success is an irrefutable certainty.
The wearer gains perception bonus % dodge until the start of their next turn for each enemy affected by their psi power or psychostaff attacks. And it stacks. But it's only for one turn. Warp Conductor Gloves. After triggering a psychic phenomena or perils of the warp, the Psyker's psi rating is increased by +1 until the end of combat. Wearer gains momentum and temporary wounds equal to their resolve. Can only be equipped by an unsanctioned Psyker. Hey Adira, I got you some gloves that you were right next to. You're a failure as someone finding loot. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Instead of regular symbols and numbers, the screens display slanted script, almost resembling handwriting in an unknown language.
Keep your wits about you.
We could just go through there. Fair enough. But first, I have to go and loot all the workers of my own ship. Is that all of it? Nope. The Mutant Bomber. I didn't even realize their name. Okay. Let's go back to the bridge. So I'll quick save just in case the transition fails or anything. Okay. Finish the cleaning and return to the docking station. Right. So, I guess I should go and talk to Idira if she's there. Oh. Wrong place. She's over here. Down here, right? When Adira sees you, her lips curve into a smile and she nods at something over your shoulder. Have you recovered from your encounter with the false Theodora?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't.
Voice acting!
Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
Very well, Idira. We will hope for the best.
Yes, sir, Lord Captain. We will.
Bye.
Of course.
Get off my ship. This guy's always T-posing. And this one. Okay, so now... I'm going to probably do Kiava Gamma. Because it's tech priesty stuff. And Heinrich needs to go there. All right. Now I need to talk to Aliette. Need to find the hidden cache on Kiava Gamma. I need to go to the Twin Star. Forgotten Twin Star system. Fine, let's talk to Jay, who's over here, right? There. least this should be voice acted, I think.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back, if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
Was there some business you wished to discuss?
Oh, Sherin, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
Yay. You invited me to my private quarters. Okay. God damn it. And then no voice acting. I'm just eating real quick. I wanted a snack. She has 2 cargo containers. Isn't that like Eldari? Anyway. The flickering light of dozens of candles plays across Jay's face. Or Jay, probably Jay, making her small smile appear even more mysterious. Shireen, the Exalted One himself, brought us together the day you crossed Vladaim's threshold. He led us to the cargo and gave his blessing for its return. Do you know what people on my world say when such a thing happens? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbour. Oh. Has an increased area of effect. It's a Drukhari weapon. This rifle can only perform dead-eye shot attacks. Whenever the wielder scores a critical hit with a single shot attack, they gain an additional attack this turn. Oh. I wonder if I can get Eldari proficiency. But then again, it's the action points thing. Okay. She points at the containers in front of her. One contains a polished Eldari rifle, a rare model, and the other holds an ornate sword. I am sharing what I have gained with you. Please accept these humble gifts in honour of our wildly successful, though suddenly struck, friendship. Damn. You could just, okay. A truly wonderful gift. I accept it with gratitude. I knew you would appreciate the Xenos' mastery of their craft. Jay beams at you, curling a lock of black hair around an augmented finger. After a brief pause, she awkwardly continues. So, the matter I wanted to discuss with you is related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts to interested Imperial subjects and Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well, my network runs even without my participation. But when it comes to expansion, well, that is where I hit a wall. Rivals, envious of my success, Jay throws up her hands. Falco especially. I am certain the theft of the cargo was his doing. But I can never predict what that Ashmag will do next, and while the Imperium's authority may be fragmented in the Expanse, it could crack down on people of my profession at any moment. Go on. If the rogue trader put in a good word for me with the servants of the Adeptus Administratum, I could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Just imagine it, a little scrap of paper will offer me and my agents protection against Ashmag schemes, far better than any refractor field. And even the Inquisition will have to think twice before they mess with me, because I'll be a representative of the law in my own right. And the best part of all is that this will cost you precisely nothing, Shireen. All you have to do is stop by the Administratum Palace and obtain a certificate from the Master of Seals. My informants tell me that the palace is located on Dargonus, your capital world. You see how everything is aligned so wonderfully, and of course I will repay you in kind. How do I benefit from your gaining official status? Besides being in receipt of my eternal gratitude, Shireen? Jay playfully raises a brow. Won't it be beneficial to have someone in your retinue with the weight of authority behind them, rather than just another pawn? One slip of paper and I will be able to extend my network to systems far beyond Footfall. My agents will be your eyes and ears throughout the expanse. Sounds simple enough, I will help you. Exalted One bless you, Shireen. I couldn't find a better business partner in all the expanse. Jay ponders for a moment and then graces you with a dazzling smile. Friendship is a gift from the Exalted One, and we must cherish it. And you will have no complaints about our friendship, Shireen. I may not be a trade representative of the Imperium just yet, but I can still help you with whatever you need. You must have some faction in mind that you would like to establish relations with. The severe Drusians, the hot-headed pirates of the Casbalica. You merely need to use the right words, like a key for a lock, and people will open their hearts to you, or their wallets. I will arrange everything. You merely have to ask. Ooh. Help me to establish cooperation with the Casbalica? Cool. Not a problem, Shireen. I will have my people put in a good word for you in the right circles. I will humbly wait until you steer your vessel toward Dargonus. The Macatum Tabula Officiale, it sounds almost as majestic as the Warrant of Trade. And then you leave me in this place. Okay, so we got... Descending order? No. Newest to oldest. 20 to 25 damage. Deadeye shot is 1 AP. Oh. Okay. I need this on me. I need to level up. How close? I'm not that close. Well, I'm always technically close. You can't use this because it's Dragari. You can. Oh, that looks badass. It's one-handed. How? How is that one-handed? Damn. Looks cool. She's a dual wielder anyway. I should probably give you some stuff. How is the other one? I had 2 bundles of papers, right? Or did I give some to someone? Oh, I gave it to you. Because I needed someone with law warp. Yeah, I remember. Okay, this and the hood. Take 10 warp damage. Sure, why not? Sure, nothing can go wrong with that. I'm just checking for the different slots because I'm looking for like rings. Okay. Psychic staff. Oh yeah, lightning arc I wanted to keep on you. Staff of mind sight is so much better. Yeah. What was that? Willpower and perception? Okay. Telepath staff. Any more staves? Charged staff. Yeah, I prefer the other one. Although the charged staff, it's +5 willpower. Oh, the Biomancer's staff as well. The charged staff has the heroic stuff. Oh, the ability is also available in its heroic and desperate measures. I may give her the Biomancer's staff, though. Yeah, let's give her a Biomancer's staff as her second one. I'm not going to use her, but the option's there. Quick save. Hey, it's loaded this time. I can leave. Just checking something real quick. Okay. So now, I guess I'll go and talk the rest of Jay's story. I may as well get this out of the way. It might give me more quests.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored with our little talk, Shireen?
Because at least this will be voice acted. You don't look like a typical smuggler.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium.
Thank you for the bits, nice grey slacks. Welcome in as your first message. I appreciate it.
The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
Why did you choose to come to the Coronis Expanse?
The Coronis Expanse. A gorgeous name, isn't it? But this backwater wasn't my original destination when I escaped, Shireen. Oh no, it was the rumors of incredible freedom that brought me to the Coronis Expanse. Freedom that is generously bestowed upon everyone who can survive in these parts. All doors are open here. You can become a saint, a mogul, a kingmaker, or anyone you like, really. Here, hard work pays off, unless you're used to lying by the roadside and complaining instead of toiling for the good of your soul, glory, wallet, or whatever floats your boat. I'm used to working hard, and so I found my blessing.
I like the reference. I see you, Owlcat Games, I see you. How do you escape from the Ifrit?
I convinced my father I personally wished to oversee the inspection of imported goods. I had to get experience so I wouldn't bring shame on our family, didn't I? I made friends with traders, missionaries, and soldiers at the port. I listened to their stories, studied the charts, learned what documents I had to forge to escape the planet. A kind word here, a shiny coin there. And here I am, in the iron belly of a ship, braving the void in search of a new life.
Judging by your implants, you've had quite a few close shaves over the years. She's lost an arm.
Consider it a mark of my trade. This year, Xenos. Dumb-headed orcs. Who knew that we weren't the only ones to get tempted by the wreck of that raider? As for this treasure, I received it as a reward for a life that had been just a little too good. I was in a hurry to get to the Adeptus Amasacus after the Exalted One blessed me with immense wealth. I was 2 backstreets away from the den when a pathetic Ashmag attacked me, envious of somebody else's fortune.
She drags her thumb across her throat. Yeah. Ooh. You are familiar with implants like the one that has replaced Jay's neck. It is merely one part of a massive augmentation replacing the internal organs. A slit throat could not have been the cause for installing such a sophisticated device. So she maybe got poisoned or something? Or corrupted? Thank you for sharing this.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
Tell me about your background again?
The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
Bye-bye.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
I have seen enough of the shiny wrapping of the Coronis Expanse. Tell me about its dark side.
The dark side is the real Coronis Expanse, if you ask me. But what do you want to know about it, Shireen?
What can we loot? How do they do things on Footfall?
Dynasties drink with criminals. Rogue traders strike deals with the Casbalica. And dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium? The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you feel like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content.
Tell me about the Casbalica mission.
An ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. cross their path, and you risk making enemies all over the Coronis Expanse, or even the entire Imperium. As for the agents, they are just shameless, greedy scum. Every third person on Footfall is a Casbalican. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Casbalican can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Casbalica is generous to its customers, if you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case...
Jai sighs and throws up her hands. A persuasion? Okay. Scum, rotten filth, rats. It is almost as if Jay's mask briefly slipped and she started using words that have no place in the vocabulary of someone from the upper strata of the Imperium. Are you one of the Casbalica's robber barons?
What gave you such an outrageous idea? Was it my immaculate garment? My gorgeous jewelry? Do not worry, Shireen. I will let you know once I become a baroness, should the Exalted One will it. Just imagine the strong and fruitful alliance that could be forged between a rogue trader and the mastermind of the Casbalica.
How did you become a Casbalica agent?
It's not hard to do on Footfall. I spent a year working for good old Christo. He was a brave soldier who gave up the ghost in a scuffle with orcs, and then took over his business. Having a good head on your shoulders and keeping the Exalted One in your heart helps to establish new contacts quickly. Eventually, I gathered together a group of honest and loyal people, and it only took a few successful contracts for the Casbalica to take notice. I quickly settled on Footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my protégés and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty.
So she lost her leader, or employer, and her arm in the same thing, in the same scuffle. Tell me about the cold trade.
It really is simple, Shireen. The Casbalica runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures. Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them immune even from the laws of the Exalted One, Casbalican agents are used to hiding and covering their tracks. Nobody wants to draw unwanted attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now that the Coronis Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman.
Let's change the subject.
Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen.
Tell me about your business in the Coronis Expanse.
My trade means knowing the right people and non-people. Having the right connections and making sure the precious goods find their way into the hands of my no less precious customers. My wisdom includes the knowledge of the enemies of humankind, be they Xenos or the lowest scum of the Imperium, as well as the latest knowledge about how they charge for any particular curio at the Footfall Market. Not even the most cunning Ajri will deceive you as long as I am with you, Shireen. I promise you that. Whatever I have can be yours too, if your unfathomable wealth isn't enough for you already, I mean.
Do you do business with the enemies of humanity? Of course she does.
It has been known to happen. After years of dealing with Xenos, I've learned their customs, and even got a grasp of their language. Except they cringe whenever I start speaking, arrogant sods. They dislike even our voices, but they never turn away our valuables. Then again, I'm used to seeing sour faces. In this trade, the easily offended go out of business.
Oh man, I'm all about the money and stuff. So definitely not 2, but 1 or 3. I'm gonna go for 3. The things we do for profit and gain, right?
Emperor be praised. You took the words right out of my mouth.
You have many talents.
Thank you, Shireen. Being able to read and write is chief among them. You may not be aware, but this science is beyond the abilities of billions of the Imperium subjects. And yet they happily keep drudging along in their factories, fundi, and assembly lines. Me? I didn't escape Ifrit to consign myself to such misery. It was literacy that paved my path to copied orders, forged signatures, counterfeited papers. The wonderful things that make the wheels of bureaucracy turn in the right direction.
And while this ad break's playing, I'm going to quickly go to the toilet because I need a pee. I will be right back. I am back. And then we just wait the last few seconds of the ad break. Okay. Are you really that rich?
Compared to the rabble on Footfall, perhaps. Compared to you. Be it power or money, I still have a long way to go. I could purchase one of Footfall's asteroids, but not a planet. I could subjugate a few gangs from the shady districts, but not Vladium. And so the answer to your question is no. I do not consider myself rich. I am not rich enough.
Okay. Okay, you could be sitting back and reaping the fruits of your own work, so why have you chosen to embrace the vicissitudes of life aboard a void ship?
You're fun to talk. I grew tired of scribing endless contracts and agreements neatly tucked away on Footfall. Well, I did that for how many years? But here, among the stars, you are always balanced on a knife edge. Nothing thrills me more than the tension of a warp jump, or the danger that lurks around every corner on a planet. Footfall was beginning to make me fat and stupid, Shireen. I do not want that.
Fair enough. Ooh, awareness. I love all these checks that you can get in conversations. Jay speaks measuredly, with just the right amount of laziness in her voice, but her performance cannot conceal the slight tremble in her voice, whatever Jay is afraid of. That is what drove her off Footfall. What about your gang that stayed back at Footfall? Do you trust them?
Do I trust the Trickster twins? By the Exalted One, no. The underhanded rogues of Footfall came up with that name for a reason. The tricks of those frenzied Ashmags are all about things far more intriguing than the honest and law-abiding subjects of the Imperium can imagine.
The mention of her fellow cold traders makes Jay's eyes shine a bit brighter than usual.
On the other hand, this is why I am keeping them close. Kor and Tora know who lifted them out of the cesspit proudly called the Shadow Quarters, and who has been feeding that ravenous beast their insatiable lust for lucre. No, they are not going to betray me if only because they know I am now a part of your entourage, Shireen. They're not going to let the biggest pie in the Imperium pass them by without trying to get a slice for themselves.
Tell me about the Xenos of the Coronis Expanse.
Vicious, cruel, dangerous beasts. Humans hold little interest for Xenos. We are entertainment for them, a means to keep boredom at bay. A commodity. But some of them contact us once in a while using their own people. Do not deceive yourself by thinking you are safe because there are no Xenos inside. Those Agi are as cunning as they are ruthless. They cleverly pull at the strings of spies and traitors, subjugate those who do not fall for the promised reward, transform the ones who resist their promises into soulless puppets. The Emperor watches over me, and that is why I still haven't succumbed to the fate of many of my associates who have lost their lives to the stringy scoundrels.
Let's talk about something else.
I think we've said all there is to say on this topic.
Did you know Theodora von Valancius, my predecessor?
It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora. But we never met personally, as the difference between our positions was far too great. Theodora was a mighty ruler, the center of her own universe, and I, a pathetic commoner, was nothing next to her. But you were kind to me, Shireen, and in my eyes that puts you above your esteemed aunt, or whoever she was to you.
You keep using words I don't understand, like calling me Shireen.
The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Coronis Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly commoners our base passions and desires. Take Agi, for example. That is what I call every piece of scum and villain, because Agi means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or take Ashmag. It means fool and little brother, and blind man who stumbled and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade and roommate in a battle formation, like we are.
Okay. Argenta seems to have gotten under your skin. Am I right?
Argenta? What could be more beautiful than the sight of a sister of battle, whose mere presence casts light in the dark corners of lost souls such as mine? But alas, what remains of my sanity is telling me that poor Jai can only admire the radiance of this angel, forsaking any hope of ever touching her wings.
Get off my ship. You're telling me tales about your colourful past, Jay, but I feel not all of these stories are true.
Listen, Shireen, the giver of happiness and the dearest of my friends. I am who I am. A cold trader, a Casbalican agent, and your partner. We each have a past, and that past is sealed. I'm not prying into your soul, am I? Well, have pity on mine. It has already been gnawed at by the Agi. And if you don't like the sound of that, we'll just go our separate ways. Deal?
Okay, bye.
All
No.
relationships are
You're
based
giving
on
me
mutual
reputation
trust.
for
That goes
places.
for
You
business
can
too.
stay. Um, I'll ask. You must forgive me for my prying, but has the esteemed princess's heart been claimed by some lucky fellow?
Or lucky lady, you mean? My heart has been coveted by proud men with hard eyes, gentle maidens with sensual voices, imperious lords and fierce leaders of void brigands. Only rogue traders have not yet featured among Jai Hidari's intimate friends. Why do you ask, Shireen?
Just curious, I like to know every last detail about the members of my entourage.
Oh, Shireen. Then what reason do I have to tell you the truth? Every mystery once solved ceases to excite the interest of an inquiring mind.
In that case, I hate being played around with, so it doesn't matter. Forget it.
How strange. But I dare not disobey, Shireen. If you command me to forget, the winds of oblivion will carry the memories you scorn from my mind.
Women who like to get thrills out of making men squirm who are interested in them are the worst people. In my opinion. Just be straight with them. If you're interested in them, fine. If you're not, let them know. I'll see you later.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Because men don't like to be played around with. They would rather put in effort where effort needs to be. But if it's just going to be toyed with, no. You don't deserve a partner. She's surrounded. Hey, Iliet. Iliet stands out from her surroundings like a Yanusian jungle tree in a garden of manicured topiary. Unsettling beauty and alluring aetherness in her posture, her gesture, her piercing stare radiate from the Eldari. Yeah, I'll ask all of them. I've been mulling over our conversation, and I can understand why you do not like people, but I think there is something else, something I cannot understand.
What do I see? Your words ring with the desire to know the soul of another. But will you be able to comprehend my answer?
I've already gone through that conversation, right?
You and I, Elantak, look at this world in very different ways. And I see many more facets, and deeper meanings, and brighter colors in it. But to capture the full truth of this world in the miserly language familiar to your ears will take time. I will come to you with an answer later.
I like her voice. I'm very, auditory based as a person. Which is funny because with my autism, I pick out non-human sounds very far away. And I just hone in on stuff like that. Like, I could be talking to someone, but I'll be hearing the buzzing from a light fixture. I'm like, please shut up. Not to the person, to the light fixture. Strange and blasphemous things started happening during the first warp voyage with you on board. The crew are whispering that you may be the reason. Is this true?
The minions of She Who Thirsts could sense my soul behind the thick walls and thin veil that separate your fragile lives from the roiling fury outside. A child of Asurian that dared to wander beyond the veil, within the reach of an outstretched claw, protected only by the barrier of unreliable monkey technology. It is too tempting a quarry for the monsters that serve Cylon Thresh. our ships never venture beyond the Veil. And I never traveled the way you do, Monkey. Ilantak, I admit this was a novel experience. I lost composure, let dismay into my heart, and almost strayed from the path. This moment of hesitation drew the attention of She Who Thirsts. But I summoned my will and used the knowledge of meditation to achieve balance, and hide my soul behind an impenetrable wall of resolve. Future journeys beyond the Veil will still be difficult, but I will steel my heart and not let the hounds of Cylon Thresh pick up my scent ever again.
Okay. Please don't get any of my crew killed. I seem to be hemorrhaging everyone from the lower decks. Footfall is abuzz with rumours about Xenos ravaging the sector. Do you think it could be your kin from Kudarak?
Is that snake venom seeping from your lips? We, the children of Azurian, are no strangers to the art of war. We are not raiders, or butchers, or least of all, fools. When a craft world is beset by calamity, its inhabitants do not start a war with every monkey in the sector. If you are looking for enemies, look for them elsewhere.
What happened to your homeworld?
It is a mystery as inscrutable as the sigh of the last immortal, as deep as the waters of a dark ocean. And I can tell you little, for I was far away, on a mission with my unit. We returned at the appointed hour, but we did not find Kruderok in its celestial harbor. It happened many turns ago, or standard years, as you say. But I remember that moment as if it happened this very day. The memory of a loss is always stronger than the memory of a gain, especially when you lose something as significant as a home, or an entire world.
Yeah, it's like people going to the moon and then looking back and the Earth's gone. Like, what?
We searched, we called out, we looked everywhere, but we saw only emptiness and the echo of calamity. Countless days passed before I found myself on the Lilithon and met some of my kin. Those refugees who had barely managed to reach our ancestral planet. Their stories were far from being the fruit of truth I so badly craved. Those who agreed to talk to me were few, for most saw me as a wayward daughter who had spurned the honorable paths. And they would not stop babbling about the terrible disease that spread black tendrils of pain over the paths of the Infinity Circuit and deadened our world one segment after another. The ones who survived fled in fear and wandered between the stars, until the Lilithon's warm light reached out to some of them. Some, like Muaran, lay the blame entirely on Monkey. However, I do not know the truth, but I hope, I desperately hope and pray to the gods that someday it will be revealed to me.
She broke character ever so slightly for that, and I appreciate just small subtle things like that in lore and dialogue. What is an Infinity Circuit?
Is idle curiosity a defining feature of the Monkey? Or are you trying to learn about the weaknesses of my people so you can destroy another world of the children of Azurian? Forgive me, Elantark, but I am not ready to immerse you in the font of my people's deepest mysteries.
So you don't know, got it. What was your world like before it fell?
Kruderok cannot be described in your language. It can only be sung, encased in a filigree of sounds, A melody as complex and delicate as the Infinity Circuit, its energy network. It can be seen in the golden hues of sunlight, felt in the breath of celestial winds. Though it was an artificial world, it was just as alive as any real planet. But I must see clearly. Not only light, but also shadows. I yearn to remember only Crudorak's beauty, but it had a dark side too. My world was isolated for too long. Like a lake of stagnant water, there was no movement or renewal, and even the sweetest outbursts of life soon turned fetid. Who knows? Who knows? Had there been no stagnation, had our elders not been so blind in their dogmatism and our youths not lacking in courage, then perhaps Crudorak would still be alive even now?
How do your craft worlds even work?
Is idle curiosity a defining feature of the monkey? Or are you trying to learn about the weaknesses of my people so you can destroy another world of the children of Asuryan?
I feel we've just seen this.
Forgive me, Elentark, but I am not ready to immerse you in the font of my people's deepest mysteries.
Which means eventually she might? Which sounds awesome. What can you tell me about the history of the Eldari?
I am afraid your life is too fleeting, and your memory too feeble to encompass the entirety of my knowledge. My people ruled the stars when yours did not even have a name. But many of our songs and stories were lost, stolen by she who thirsts. I can tell you the children of Asuryan lived, created, caressed the stars as if they were pearls on a string, until Cylon Thresh smothered our empire in her terrifying embrace. Different branches of the Eldari chose different paths to salvation. My ancestors chose an eternal journey through the starry void, living on craft worlds instead of real planets. We rescued countless wonders from the days before, but far from all. You saw this on the Lilithan. Not even we can always master the gates our ancient ones built. This is the story of the Asuriyani. There are branches that chose a different path, gruesome and frightening. But I do not wish to tell you about them. That is our dark side, just as your kin have many dark sides of their own.
You keep mentioning She Who Thirsts. What can you tell me about her?
Why ask this question? Is it idle curiosity, or something else? Do not turn your thoughts towards Cylon Thresh, whatever your motive. She is downfall. She is hunger. She is the enemy of all that is good in the universe. She is an enemy to the Eldari, and I hope to you as well.
Yeah. Iliad stresses the last words, looking at you inquisitively. The Chaos Gods are the enemies of the Imperium, which means they are my enemies. You can be sure of that.
We are as different as starlight and its reflection in a muddy puddle. But we share a common enemy. Constancy is our strength.
And she still didn't tell me anything about it. I've learned what I wanted to know. You have my gratitude.
As you wish, Elentark.
Allow me to ask you a few personal questions.
What do you wish to talk about?
Remind me again, how did you come to be on Yanas?
The children of Asuryan sought shelter on the Lilithan after the demise of our craft world, our Crudorak. I arrived later, looking for traces of my kin and hoping to learn the fate of my world. They witnessed the baneful ignorance of your breed and began to weave a web of their own intrigues in which I played the role of Vistenza Viat's aide. And then you appeared.
Tell me about yourself. Who were you before you came to Yanas?
I followed my path. Do you know what a path is to the children of Asurian? It is more than a chosen, what do you call it, craft. The path is how each of us moves through the labyrinth of existence, inside and out, in life and in spirit. It is both a journey and a fortress. It protects us from she who thirsts. To stray from the path is to fall into her dark embrace. The first path I walked was the path of awakening. It granted me the ability not merely to look, but to see, and to take notice of what I saw. My second path could have been that of a warrior, but I chose differently. For the ability to see called me beyond the boundaries of my homeworld. Though not everyone was pleased by this decision, I stepped onto the path of the outcast. I gained the freedom to choose, to question, to doubt where the others merely bow before the wisdom of a Farseer who dictates the will of destiny. And I will follow my path until I reach its pinnacle.
What is it like for you being on my ship?
It feels like I am in the belly of a bird with steel wings. Cold and unliving, but stubbornly blazing through the dark. It lacks life with its light and beauty, but although your vessel cannot even remotely be compared to a craft world, I feel strangely satisfied. We, the Asuriani, are born and dwell on craft worlds. To find myself on a moving world again, even one such as yours, is a source of much joy.
Aww, I thank you for your answers.
The words of truth sound like music. This is what our people say.
Tell me about your kin and your homeworld.
I refuse to discuss this with a monkey. We are but traveling companions who happen to be following the same road among the stars. Do not even try to get under my skin. It will not work.
The thing that always makes me laugh is monkey, a word used by the Eldari to refer to any species they deem inferior. But we all came from monkeys, so it's still funny. Am I still unworthy of discussing your world and your kin? Okay, silent treatment. What do you think is happening on Yanis right now?
The Lilithon is purifying herself of the corruption brought by the servants of Cylon Thrash. Gardens and birds, animals and people. Many are gone forever, and even more are corrupted beyond healing. But the Lilithon is stronger. This world will live. My kin are probably still looking for a means to enter the webway. May the Lilithon spirit aid them in this endeavor. Beyond the gate lies salvation, and perhaps even knowledge about the fate of Krudarok and the remaining survivors.
Why did you agree to join me? Is it not strange for an Eldari to be following a human?
The outcasts my path led me to had a saying. Let me translate it for you. If you fall off a cliff, grab the roots and do not ask if they belong to a weed or a noble rosebush. You are the root I grabbed, Ilantak. Because I fell off a cliff. My homeworld is gone. My kin are either dead or hiding no one knows where. By joining forces with you, I may be able to nurture a seedling of the truth I so deeply yearn for.
I must take my leave. Okay, so that's everyone talked to and caught up with, I think? Oh, I never checked in on Heinrichs.
To what do I owe this visit?
Bye. Okay, so let's go back to the map. The map. On the map. Okay, so I can't chart a course. Well, I could go here. It really wants me to go to the Forgotten Twins. Let's make it unsafe. Apologies for disturbing you, Lord Captain. I just thought you should know, the Lady Navigator has successfully guided the ship out of the warp's hold and left the Sanctum Navis, but instead of going to her chambers as usual, she headed for yours. Perhaps you will want to prepare for this meeting. Okay. Sure, I'll talk to Cassia. Seems though I decided that she's my love interest in this game. Despite the fact that she could probably obliterate me with her mind. In an instant. Greetings, Lord Captain. I meant to inform you that our journey through the warp went well. My navigator's gaze perceived the light of the Astronomicon beyond the tumultuous waves of the Sea of Souls, albeit with some difficulty. The crew and the master helmsman conducted themselves adequately. My instructions during the jump helped them find their focus and guide the ship without any serious incidents. I never doubted your abilities as a navigator, Lady Cassia. My crew is fortunate to have you. Cassia's expression changes subtly and she gives a reserved nod. It pleases me to hear this, Lord Captain. I am equally satisfied with your manner of command. Fidgeting awkwardly, Cassia glances around the study. I see you have many compelling works of art here, but precious few paintings. I, for one, do enjoy passing what little spare time I have with a brush in hand. Why, just recently I created a beautiful voidscape inspired by our travels together. I cannot show it to you quite yet as it still only exists in my mind's eye, but the imagery, oh, if only you could see it. My quarters do indeed sorely lack exquisite finery. Might I hope that your painting will soon adorn these walls? Cassia cocks her head in surprise. Do you truly wish that it would? But I must admit I have never painted for anyone other than myself before. You will have to forgive me, Lord Captain, but I do not think that it is such a good idea. These chambers are in need of masterpieces, while I paint merely for my own pleasure. Her furtive smile speaks louder than her polite refusal. One other thing I meant to tell you is that I am quite well read, and that my knowledge is not limited to the navigator's craft. I am versed in many other scholarly fields, such as the centenary history of the Calixis sector, or, Cassia shrugs awkwardly, navigators are taught to familiarise themselves with the warp from childhood. Should you require my help, that is to say, my counsel, my knowledge is extensive, so please do not hesitate to ask. She fiddles with a lock of her hair while still proudly holding her chin high and avoiding your gaze at the same time. Man, you could be so awkward. Do I be bold? You have been blessed with many talents. Would you like to stay here and demonstrate some of them? Cassia takes a step away from you, scorching you with her disapproving gaze. Her voice hardens, becoming aloof. Rogue trader, making suggestive intimations toward the Lady Navigator does you no credit. I would ask that you refrain from such frivolities in the future. Damn it. With this, kindly permit me to leave your presence, Lord Captain. God damn it. Oh, damn it. I want to reload that. I got shot down and I want to see what happens otherwise. I forgot to quick save after I talked to Iliet. That was quite a few minutes ago, so I'm just going to blast through all of her dialogue. You had forgotten something. Okay.
Elantak.
Oh, wait, no. I think the game lied to me.
Elantak. The Lilithon. My kin are probably...
I did save it then. Okay. To the map. Just feels sometimes like it takes really long to load. Go here, make it unsafe. Okay. The thing is, I had a feeling the bold option might be wrong. Because she's a noble, even if I am a rogue trader. Never doubted your abilities. They're sorely lacking. You do not need to prove your worth to me, Cassia. With each passing day I learn about new sides of you, and you amaze me every day. Every time. You are too kind, Lord Captain. Cassia looks away, but before she does, you catch a strange, fleeting expression on her face. Could it be joy? I apologize, I must be distracting you from important matters. With this, please permit me to leave your presence, Lord Captain. Cassia gives a courteous nod, gracefully picks up her cloak and takes her leave. I like that better. But I want her paintings. At least I have a painting of myself now and I look amazing. Oh. I am getting stuff from all the encounters. This is from the Forge Fiend. Yeah. The Mask of Aurora. That's probably not a good thing to have on board. These were all here before. I remember that much. Beyond the stained glass, the distant stars glimmer in the darkness of endless space, filling you with an odd sense of dread. Okay. Back to the bridge. She's gonna load the bridge. Oh no, it loads this, that's why it takes long to load the captain's quarters. Chart new routes, because I want to go here, and it won't let me. I hope I don't have to go this way. Oh, I should probably visit this one as well. It may have loot. Give me all the loot. Destroyed ship. Let's go all the way over here. I'll do the destroyed ship last. I think it's... Oh, trophy. Can scan. Promethium. I need it. A distress signal. Ooh. Okay. The thing is, Abelard is probably the person that I'm going to replace with one of the other characters that I know that we get, who might come with power armor. When in doubt, save. Okay, game. Okay. Oh, this is decent size. Nice frozen world. What traps will await us? That is 2 bodies together. Such a peaceful scene, the likes of which I haven't seen in a long time. No bright flashes, no riot of colours, just pure white canvas. Well, now that you've said that, I expect things to take a turn for the worse any minute now. Be on your guard. Two skeletons are lying in strange positions, as if one was either carrying or hugging the other, and did not let go even in death. Their gear is badly damaged and decayed. Ooh. Carefully inspect the skeletons and their gear. Oh, thank God I succeeded. There are 3 things worthy of note. Fragments of some sort of devices that both skeletons carried on their belts, some shiny trinkets in the remains of the carried skeleton's bag, and an old portable cogitator in the other's bag. Examine the broken device. The pieces of broken tech suggest that this was a rudimentary radar jammer, an item commonly utilised by pirates in the Coronis Expanse. Examine the trinkets and baubles. The trinkets are clearly of Xenos origin. They are miscellaneous, time-worn items that have no particular value. One can assume that they are petty trophies looted from several corpses. Tech use. Try to extract the data from the cogitator. I do get a reroll if I fail. And he managed to fail. And he didn't reroll. Or he didn't look to reroll. The old tech has been exposed to the elements for a long time and is practically crumbling to dust in your hands. But at least now you know that the skeletons have been here for decades or centuries.
Let us know, Dor.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably change my formation.
What ails you?
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Formation. There we go. Every single time.
I'll learn from this mistake.
Wait. Why did I do it? I'm sorry, but no. I think it's because I just had myself selected, not the entire party. Because it should have been Abelard that did that check. Oh, I realised something else. Hang on. Let's check my formation. Oh, it kept it. Abelard, what gloves do you have? Weapon skill and strength. Okay, that's good enough. Heinrichs, what do you have? Yeah, that's okay. I will change you to have these ones. Grants 10 strength. Basically, they're Pascal's old gloves, but I respect him.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Yeah. I had no chance of passing one of these tests. Oh well, this looks like it's probably a fight. Examine the transmitter. Oh look, purple. Wait, what? Turret that just popped out of the ground. Oh, that's terrible. Xenos traps. Little Xenos, okay. But the turrets all get to go first as well, so we really need cover from everything, but we can't get from everywhere. Oh, that is awful, because you'll have line of sight here. Ah, okay. Cassia, you go in the middle. Three turrets. Oh god, no, there's 6 turrets. Yeah, this seems awful. Why are you purple? I hope they don't deal a shitload of damage. Problem is... Okay, Abelard has to go over here. Heinrichs, you might just have to heal, buddy. Ow.
This will be swift.
Zero spots a trap, spots a trap, spots a trap. 2 to 4 damage. Okay, they have a lot of armor, don't they? Yeah. I don't think I can knock a turret prone. This mechanism is immune to prone, fatigue, disturbed, perplexed, staggered, bleeding, and toxin effects, and horrors of the warp, and mental damage. It also cannot be pushed. Its armor and deflection become equal to its toughness bonus. All incoming shock damage is increased by 30%. So if I can lower its toughness, but it's immune to powers of the warp, right? Or horrors of the warp. Well... let's do concentrated fire. Rapid fire. And then lay into this. Because I think she lowers their damage anyway.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, damn. You go, girl. Holy crap. She annihilated that thing. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay. Things aren't in range. You are.
It's as good as done.
You can't. He's not in range of tactical knowledge. No. Now you are. I'm the only one in range.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Cool. I got tactical knowledge. That's all I need. Okay. Mark you as prey. Please don't miss this. Good. Oh, I could inspect the wreckage? Right. You have no stacks of exploit right now. I could still... No, I can't. Really? It has to have an exploit. Fine.
I'll make it happen.
I don't know what's up with their voices going so quiet all of a sudden.
I'll see to it personally.
Surefire plan. Deadeye shot. So this has 15% armor pen. Also 15%. 14 to 18. But this is big, maybe? No, 15 to 20 though. 15 damage. Yeah, this sucks for him.
I won't compromise my principles.
Abelard. You literally can't get there. What is your Xenos? 30. Yeah, that's not gonna go well. You have to take such a roundabout way to get there in order to not set off the trap.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
But the thing is, I still think you set off the trap with charging. I wish I could have you move there and then charge. So let's do Sworn Enemy. Let's do Endure. I'll have to do Brace for him. Actually, yeah, Brace for Impact because it can't be bled. Then he's going to take damage for charging. Oh, he's not. Maybe I only have to go into the middle square. Okay, that seems a bit weird. But anyway, he got off an attack. Here's another. I'll use Bulwark.
Victory!
Because he'll take less damage from ranged. Pascal, heal. Because god damn. Right, I have a plan. Because Pascal has a unique talent. It's why I've respected him for Plasma. Or Melter. He gets 1 AP back. Even though he missed a stationary target by rolling 2 over the required value. You son of a bitch.
Request approved.
I'm going to do joint analysis. He also now applies exploit to everything, even if he doesn't see them. I wonder if I can't do prey because he's got sworn enemy on it.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Heinrichs, you can't get in range at all, even to disarm this trap. Oh, you could, but you would walk through everything. Let's move you here for now.
The Emperor is on our side.
Though I probably should have put regeneration on Pascal. He'll live, I hope. So I move there, I can't disarm it. So endure. I could just charge him through. No, I can't even do that. I'd have to move. It might be worth it though. Okay, let's see what the trap does. Oh, the turret suffered an injury? Heinrichs didn't take any damage? Oh, he took 10. It's fine.
Naturally.
Then hit it.
I won't object.
It's... What? It's not classed as toxin, it's classed as poison. Oh, that's kind of funny. He essentially poisoned the stone. Okay. I need to get Argenta to other locations. 1, 2, 3, 4. She'd be out of cover. This is plus 2 damage for Argenta. Oh no, that's me! Damn it! I meant Argenta. Crap, she's even further away. Although she could get to there. Crap. Did not notice that wasn't me. That wasn't Argenta. Oh, she's just out of range? Come on.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, Argenta, I need you to wildfire. God damn it. This thing. No one else is in range of it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I wanted her to potentially do something else. Cassia, get back in cover. Wait, that thing didn't attack. Is it because Heinrichs is up close? Because if so, that's kind of hilarious. 2 AP to disarm that. 70% chance to hit. Okay. In that case,
I'll do it.
concentrated fire. Okay. Rapid fire. Add break. I don't even think devastating attack is worth it. So I'm gonna wait. Anyway. I really need to start putting other game OSTs on my intro screen, on my starting screen. But I'm not sure which. Like, I want to put the Doom OST at some point on there. Because I have all of the soundtracks on Steam. I just collect them now for that reason. But I'm also thinking of maybe for the startup screen in particular, just to have like people be able to change which songs. Maybe. It would take a little bit to get set up though. And people would have to type the right song name. Okay, so wildfire. Yeah, there's no point because they can't be knocked prone. And it's not piercing damage. The funny thing is, it doesn't say what type of damage it does. Which is a bit of an oversight. But anyway, 16 bullets coming your way. Wait, Reveling Slaughter effect applied?
That is not the Emperor's will.
But you won't let me. Oh, I have to be winded, don't I? I can't do anything else. Ooh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. I can do this.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Phew. And then we'll swap back because the heavy bolter is friend. I'm so glad I gave her a bolt pistol. What's her crit rate? 100%. Wait, what? Heavy Bolter is friend. Hi Riptide, welcome in. Happy to have you here. Hit chance increased over 95%. But it was an auto hit. Because it's single target, so I didn't get to see it. But I guess I had 56% over the chance to hit anyway. Gives me a higher crit. Because I have on her this wonderful thing. Single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. It's so good! Anyway. Yeah. Ow! Ow! No! Not my favourite person. You're gonna die, auto turret. You're gonna die a horrible death. Don't you dare hit Argenta. More damage. So my perception bonus is currently 8. That's 40% more damage. Damage is also increased by 10% for each exploit on the target. So it's basically better than Expose Weakness, just to leave it on for me. Don't think I need to do cover or anything. I mean, I think I already set it as a target. Surefire plan. 72 to 88, sure. I think I crit automatically, usually, yeah.
It's a good offense.
The best defense is an offense. It doesn't matter if it's good. Yeah, I hit so much higher than I need to, my hit chance, which gives me basically 100% crit.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Okay. I can't really do anything else, so I'm just gonna leave. Abelard, please beat the absolute living shit out of this. Thank you very much. You are... Okay.
It will be done.
Now you are sworn enemy. You can't be bled.
I will do my duty.
Oh, I did that in the wrong order again. I always do it. Because I want you to charge. I should have moved back and charged because it's a turret. It shouldn't be able to attack. I'll use Bulwark again. Why not? Pascal, you actually do have Lord Xenos. So I could potentially have you disarm. There we go. Move closer for interaction. I did. I hate how bugged this is in particular. Anyway, let's just move him there. Strike it down. Should have dealt damage, right? Oh, it doesn't have reject the flesh. Takes more shock damage. Which if I had the arc rifle on him would be fun. But anyway.
Approved. My
And he got an AP from that because plasma weapon. Let's do joint analysis. And you have no stacks, probably because I just consumed them all. You have 4.
Request approved.
So now we got some more damage on Pascal. Overcharge. Why am I getting all these extra attacks? Overcharge. Okay, there we go. I probably should have done analyze enemies. Now I'll do it. Heinrichs, you are way too far away to heal anybody right now. So let's just keep having you beat the shit out of this thing.
Let's see.
Endure. Your charge takes 2 action points.
Everyone, step
Whee! Stab. Stab. It still makes me laugh that it's still poisoned the damn thing. Okay. Cassia. Could give myself an extra turn. I could also give Argenta an extra turn. She wouldn't be able to move very far, and she'd probably hit Pascal. Oh, wait a second. Argenta.
Not a servitor.
Oh, you're out of range. There we
Step
go.
aside. The navigator is coming.
I don't know why the audio is glitching like that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Right, she can't move unless I do run and gun, which I am going to do. And move her here. She's out in the open, which is unfortunate, but I want her to try and kill this turret. And I'm going to use wildfire so I can, potentially. I just need to make sure I don't hit Abelard. 4% chance to hit Abelard, but there's 8 shots. Screw it. Suck it up, Abelard. Nice. Now I could have her do this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to hopefully pass the turn back, and then you could do Finest Hour. Actually, are they in range? They are. Let's do press the advantage and held in my gaze to do damage to this, because this can't fire because Heinrichs is next to it. And then Finest Hour on Argenta.
I'll paint your death in
So she now gets another turn. She won't be in cover, which is very unfortunate, unless... Which one's next? You're the... Do I go for cover and do single shots? Because she does a lot of damage with single shots right now. And it won't count, it won't reset her attack. Oh, Pascal's not even in line of sight there. Oh. Somehow Pascal doesn't get hit by this. So we're going to do Wildfire. Okay, and then she could do it again. 47% chance to hit that one. Screw it. 20% chance. Because it lowered the spread. But that's fine.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
She still hits enough. And she's now behind the cover that she needed to be. She still might get taken out, because I think it's Laz. Darklight Blast. 45% armor pen. It also may just go after Pascal. No, it went for Abelard of all people. Oh look, it's Argenta's turn again. And Wildfire is now free. So revel in slaughter. Just make sure that this is in range. Yeah, easy. And then I'm going to go all out. Concentrated fire. Rapid fire. Wildfire. Open fire. It died after like the fifth shot. And now she can also attack this. 95% chance, go for it. 9 damage on a crit. Argenta's my favourite for a reason.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. Who if not me?
Me.
I refuse.
Oh. Crap, I need to reload.
I'll make it happen.
No, you won't. She don't have enough AP. Abelard, you cannot do a damn thing. So just endure. And bulwark. And in turn. Hey Pascal. How about you like go and call the bold? And just let's analyze enemies actually. And fire, which means you get an AP back because plasma weapon. 6. Overcharge. Oh, you have to reload? Oh, it takes 4 ammo. I never read that. Joint analysis. He can't do anything now, so I will reload it. Just because I can do that anyway. In turn. Heinrichs.
Naturally.
Regenerate Pascal, please. Does Argenta have anything else wrong? I'm sure she picked up. She's got ever exerted. That's fine. That's from voice of command. So again, move up, charge, and then hit it again. Driver, move closer so I may hit the enemy with my sword. I love that meme. Cassia, just end it. And then we need to disarm all of the traps. But first, quick save. 907 XP. Nice. I don't know who has the most Xenos. It's either me or Pascal. It's me.
Just as I planned.
70%. Well, this could go badly. As I said, could go badly. I'm bleeding. Any source of healing? Oh, it's already gone.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, this time that's how it's done.
I always get the job done.
No, you don't. Ow. Let's inspect the wreckage. Maybe he'll do better at that.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Oh, trophies. Give me all of them. Give me the loot. It is important.
I'll learn from this mistake.
You better do, because we just lost loot. You son of a bitch. It's me, by the way, that I'm insulting. Oh, wow.
Just
So you have studied hard enough?
What?
Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Makeshift heavy xenomesh. 60% armor. Base armor property plus 2 deflection against non-human enemies. Gives you 5 wounds. And then a shuriken pistol. Alright. Hey, Pascal. Can you wear it? Then again, yeah. Ooh. He definitely doesn't look like a tech priest now. With the skull and the chains. Yeah. I mean, if it was a servo skull, fair enough. Okay. I want to see what he looks like. Yeah, I prefer the other one. Where was it? This one. This one. Yeah, he looks so much better like that. I probably should give it to Abelard, but he's now got 70% armor. Okay. Quick save before I fail all the other tests. Or checks. Oh no, these are tests.
I won't let it define me.
It is impossible to determine to whom these bones belonged just by looking.
Rise to the top, or get left in the
Except, you know, they're incredibly tall, so maybe Eldar?
just as I planned.
And
I
also
always have a backup plan.
the fact that all the turrets are Eldari. This weird purple is still annoying me.
That's how it's done. I always get the job done.
No, you don't always get the job done. You've proven that to us multiple times.
Failure is just
And
a
again.
temporary setback. I planned. I won't let it define me.
Damn you. Is this all of it? I think this is all of it.
Keep your wits about you.
So we didn't learn whose it was. Oh, examine the transmitter again. This unsettling structure, adorned in strange masks, vaguely resembles the antenna of a powerful transmitter. At its base, you see a cogitator and a few other devices. It seems that some part of the structure is buried underground. Blow it up. Investigate the entire structure. I failed? No! This mishmash of wires, devices, and decorative details appears to be a mixture of technologies from different eras and even of different races. Some of the items show signs of Xenos origin. Noticing the interest with which Pascal is surveying the construct, Heinrichs asks, "Are you studying the device? Isn't its very existence a violation of the protocols of assembly?" The tech priest's tone is pensive and his visor flashes. This statement is true. This construct has been assembled in contravention of canon law and must certainly be disassembled, but not quite yet. Tech use. Force access to the cogitator. Awesome. You managed to penetrate the cogitator's defenses. Its function is rather simple. The program is designed to activate the transmitter once every 5 years and send out a ship distress signal into space. Every 5 years? Turn off the transmitter permanently. You destroy the program and disable the transmitter. No one will ever respond to this sinister signal ever again. Blow up the structure. Failed? I got XP. You set the charges and hope that it will be enough to destroy the entire structure along with the underground part without hurting you. Ow. Good job. Awareness.
What about this?
The explosion exposes the channel of a cable leading away from the transmitter. This is probably not the only element of the trap. Ah. Why would it do it after?
Is there money to be made?
As if there's nothing else. Like, to me, that cable stands out more than most of them. Anyway, let's go back to the ship.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Do. I live to serve your lordship. Good. Go get me a drink. Okay, so we set that up. Still shows it. Oh well, I've been there. Let's go and scan this. It is Archaeotech mechanism fragment. A surviving piece of an archaeotech mechanism of unknown purpose, discovered among the wreckage of an ancient imperial vessel on one of the planets in the cradle of Kirby. Okay. Oh. Was it? Oh, we have contracts again. I can get more profit factor. The Explorator Cognizance Fleet is planning a holy expedition to an unexplored subsector. Their emissary, Opticon 22, is prepared to buy a massive amount of fuel for their void ships. Yes. I'm still making 6 of them? Ah, this was it. The rogue trader's crew stumbled upon the plundered remnants of an ancient Imperial vessel. An intricate component was discovered among the meagre pickings that remained, and servants of the machine cult identified it as piece of an archaeotech mechanism, its purpose unknown. A remarkable find. This makes me think it's similar to the storyteller's stuff in Pathfinder. That you find pieces for him and he makes something for it. Which is why you get rewarded for exploring. Xenotech, give it to me. All of it. Destroyed ship. Stuff I'm not really bothered about. Las pistol, auto pistol. Yeah, I'll take it all, but... Okay, let's go to the next place. If we can. The bridge is thrumming with the sound of endless officer reports, the hum of ancient mechanisms and the buzz of servo engines. Among the usual servants bustling to and fro, the Lord Captain notices a flash of flame-red hair. It's not Iliad, is it? Then again, I think the Space Wolf we can get, because of the trailer spoiling us, also has red hair. Nope, it's Iliad. You posed a question to me not long ago, Elantak, and now I am here to present you with my answer. With fluid grace, Iliad emerges from the shadows of the captain's bridge. Her face seems to glow under the lumen light, her expression slightly more pensive than usual. You have my complete attention. Then listen closely to my answer, Elantak. You may struggle to comprehend what is to be said, being accustomed to reveling in your own might and skewing the world to suit yourself. Pitch your understanding not toward my words, but the sense that lies hidden in the shade of their sounds. Iliad half closes her eyes, her words unfurling slowly and melodically. You try to split the world into pieces, to fragment it into light and dark, truth and lies, self and other. But I see the world as a single whole, and in this lies its simplicity and complexity. It is not enough simply to see the world and hear its voices. You must understand it. Think of the Lilithan, the world on which our paths crossed. What is it truly? What is its essence? The Lilithan's magnificence comes not from the green of its vast forests, or from the depths of its waters. Its beauty is in the word, in the way it dances on the tongue, and even you, Elantak, can sense it. Try, say the word, slowly, delicately, casting aside all stray thoughts. Feel, perhaps then you will see. Close your eyes, empty your mind, and speak the word, Lilithan. The world around you fades and your perception instantly narrows, coming to a single point of focus on the tip of your tongue. Li. Your tongue delicately tickles the roof of your mouth, and the sound slips along your throat with incredible silkiness, warming as it goes like a sip of fresh Rika. Lay. The tip of your tongue touches the same place again, and air softly rushes from your chest. The sound like the susurration of leaves as the wind weaves through a forest canopy. Than. Your tongue taps your front teeth and a gentle vibration spreads through your body, sending a shiver along your spine. Guarded interest gleams in Iliet's eyes when your gazes meet again. There's nothing special about it. I think I'm beginning to understand. If your words are sincere, Elantak, then you are capable of seeing more than you do now. Instead of the lifeless clamour of monstrous mechanisms, the roar of engines and the discordant voices of your followers, I hear and attend to silence. It arises in moments of spiritual serenity, and in that stillness we become witnesses to the transformations of our own inner world. Monkey lives past so swiftly. Monkey lives past so swiftly. You rush through them for the sake of a chosen goal, but thoughts of transience and loss frighten you, and so you drive such thoughts away and drown yourselves in the daily tumult. But it is on fleeting moments which enter our lives and quickly vanish from them that the soul's fortress grows. A moment's blooming, an hour's wilting. The splendour of each lies in its ephemerality. So too the memories of those who have left our side and no longer walk the path with us. And in you, Elantak, I see much more than just another monkey. Your true essence lies in your will, which is capable of changing the world around you and within you. It lies in your ability to create and to understand your creation, and in your ability to destroy. It lies in what your kin's minds cannot grasp, what their primitive sight cannot behold, but I can see it. Thank you for telling me how you see the world. And what do you make of it, Elantak? How differently do you see the world? I also see something greater in the world around me, something deeper than the outer guise of things. And what does that mean? Iliet asks, with all her attention focused on your words. Loot. Either 2 or 3 to me. But I kind of want to go for 3. I see the uniqueness of every creature, everything, and it pleases me. I can follow the line of your thoughts, Elantak. Every form, colour, creature and being possesses its own charm and capacity to stir our emotions. Millions of stars in the darkness, the inimitability of void crystals, the plethora of intelligent and primitive life forms that inhabit the galaxy. The world manifests itself in endless diversity, and in that lies its true magnificence. Iliad says nothing for a time, silently watching you from under her half-lowered lids. Now that we have each shared our truth about this world, I would like to know if your thoughts about me align with those of your kin, Alantak. Or if you see me differently. To me, you are a foreign yet beguiling world, Iliad. I hope that one day I will come to know you, and on that day my own world will become much deeper. Iliad goes still and looks at you intently as if seeing you for the first time. It seems there are many facets of your soul that I have not considered, Alantak. Interesting. I accept your answer and thank you for speaking with me. This is the first conversation on board this vessel that has truly brought serenity and joy to my soul. Hey! Back to the map. But quick save first. Man, I wish I didn't have to go to work. Visit. Ooh, void ship, void ship. Maybe we can trade. What is here? Begin scan. More plasteel, but only 2. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. Let's go to this one. Smuggler's cash? Give it to me. All of it. Who left this here? I really wish it would go to the actual thing. Who left this here? The rogue trader's crew discovered a cache on a frozen world. The cache was filled with suspicious substances. One can only hope the owner will not be too aggrieved by their loss. Finders keepers. Losers heretics. More xenotech. Do you know how many times this world has been traded back and forth between the Von Valancius and Winterscale dynasties? A senseless waste of thrones, if you ask me. I don't care if it was only 2 xenotech, I want xenotech. Now, I'm saving just in case this is a fight. An unknown ship hails you as soon as you are in its detection range. The ship, the Scarlet Pursuer, helmed by Captain Demir Shani, has Footfall listed as its home port. The message hints transparently at a connection with the Casbalica mission. The Voxmaster adds that the captain has a proposal for you. Listen to the proposal. The ship lets you know they will readily reward you for any information about burning worlds in the Coronis Expanse. Ask why they are looking for burning worlds. The reply is as courteous as it is vague. Okay. The captain cites a scholarly curiosity in this understudied type of world. Upon hearing the message, Magos Pascal expresses a keen interest in burning worlds and asks the Lord Captain to take the issue into consideration. Jay Hadari immediately declares that Captain Shani would never dash about the void out of scholarly curiosity, but only for a suitably high return. In that case, perhaps the Lord Captain too might want to look into these burning worlds. Seneschal Wassarian makes no comment regarding the Casbalica message, but is amazed that for once the esteemed Magos and Mistress Haydari are in passionate agreement on something. Let them know you have no current information on burning worlds but are willing to sell any you may obtain in the future. You receive the Scarlet Pursuer's projected itinerary, information on systems in which you can find it later. The captain looks forward to meeting you again and acquiring information on burning worlds should you possess it. But you gone? Aww, I have found some burning worlds. Templar Steel. Yeah, screw it. I don't know how many of these extractums I'm gonna get. I always over quick save just in case something goes wrong. It's a streamer thing I do now. Chart new routes, please let me go there. Damn it. It didn't let me go there. So I'm going to have to probably go all the way around here. Course is deadly. Course is deadly. Lord Captain, I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we are dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual compartments, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. The tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that the issues were caused by the spirits' obstinacy and defiance. Their reports claim the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurances that only the machine spirit's tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumours. Lord Captain, Lady Orselio was asking where she could find you. I sent her to your study. You can expect her there shortly. That was quick. Has she made me a painting? She better have made me a painting. I want the loot and the goodies and all of the things. Lord Captain, could you spare a moment to discuss a personal matter? Cassia's less than graceful movements betray her anxiety. She lowers her eyes slightly and fidgets with the satin handkerchief as she waits for your answer. Lord Captain once again? I see. Surely you know that you may call me by name. I may, but I will not. I would not wish to overstep any boundaries around anyone, let alone the rogue trader himself. Okay, I will admit I am intrigued. What is this personal matter? I am rather embarrassed to ask you about something like this, but last I was here I noticed a curious tome on the shelves of your personal library. A rather heavy-looking tome bound in a worn gilded cover, with the symbol of the Adeptus Ministorum on it. Martyrdom of Saint Visteria, I believe it was. Cassia waves her hand in the direction of the shelves, and the satin handkerchief slips out of her fingers. Oh! Cassia takes a quiet breath of frustration, but it does not escape your notice that her ruby eyes are intently observing your reaction. Oh, damn it, she's playing games with me. I've got to go for this. Pick up the handkerchief, bring it to your lips, then return it to Cassia. The soft fabric tickles your lips, and the subtle scent envelops you like a thin veil. Cassia accepts the handkerchief with a nod of gratitude and, for the first time, gives you a look filled with warmth and affection. Thank you, Lord Captain. I believe I should return to my chambers now. But what about the book? She graces you with a half-hidden smile and swiftly leaves the study. Aww. That being said, I'm probably going to finish here because I have to get ready for work. But we're making progress with Cassia, the mutant, essentially. Who's also very, very tall compared to everyone else, except for the Eldari. I mean, look at this. This is my height. Well, bam! And she's slightly hunched. Then the Eldari is smaller than her. The Eldari... I could have sworn that she was slightly taller. I guess not. Hell. Yeah, even all the guys are shorter than... But anyway, I need to get ready for work. So I appreciate you all being here. I hope to see you tomorrow for more of this. And then Sunday, I'm probably going to go back to Estrella. But hopefully not too much backseating, otherwise I will probably switch game. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I also appreciate the bits earlier on. That was a surprise to me. mid cutscene. I was like, what? Bits, huh? Because I don't often get them. You know what, let's go and raid Brad. Haven't raided Brad in a while. He's playing RimWorld as well. Oh god, what is that filter? Anyway, I hope I see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day. And yeah, bye!